What's up, Hawk? Thanks, buddy. I worked for my birthday yesterday. Didn't do a whole lot. That's why I'm out here today, just trying to enjoy the weekend. I do have my slingshot on me. In case any of these fish want to get bucked. What's up, man? Scales? I'm trying to park myself up against this bank so I don't drift off. What's up, Wes? This little pond that I come to, well, I wouldn't say it's little. It's, if I had to guess, it's probably 6-7 acres. What's up, Wesley? The funny thing about this pond, though, it's kind of in the middle of like this industrial park. There's like mulch companies nearby. So I hear all the trucks and stuff backing up. But this place never gets fished. I mean, there's access to it, but it's not like a part of a park or anything, so never gets fished. So it's a great place to. I've caught some pretty big bass out of here in years past. What have I been using lately for fishing or for slinging? Ooh, I just had a little nibble. I've been out here for about 30 minutes. I just turned the live on, and that was the first bite I've gotten so far. Oh, what latex? I'm sorry. Latex, I have on the sling I've got with me. I've got, what do I have on there? Electric green. But I use Omega White and the green. Sniper Sling Yellow is one that I used for a long time. That's kind of a favorite. I know everyone's talking about the cyan, but I haven't used that yet. Hopefully I'll catch a fish while we're on here. Whoa. Something just moved right next to me. There's lots of activity going on here. I see fish jumping everywhere. I did have a good birthday, thank you. Didn't do much, I worked yesterday, but it was good. I ate my birthday watermelon. I always have a watermelon on my birthday. I love watermelon. My dad brought it over last night. It's kind of cool. My birthday usually falls on the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year, longest daylight of the year. That was always fun growing up because I would have friends over and stuff for my birthday and be playing in the yard until like 9:30. It'd still be light out. It was awesome. All right, got myself braced up against the log. Yeah, I figure if I didn't, hey Becky, figured if I didn't catch anything, I got my slingshot with me, so I'll take some shots at some stuff on the banks and stuff like that. I did a video last year where I was slinging in the kayak. That's not easy because you're moving around, bobbing around. I don't use live bait. I just got, right now I'm using Cinco bubblegum pink worms. Bubblegum pink's always been a go-to color for me. So soft plastic. Yeah, bubblegum pink. I've always had good luck with these. It's supposed to get right warm out here today, so I don't know how long I'll be out here. This is the first time I've been fishing this year. I don't know what took me so long. Been busy shooting my slingshot. That hobby kind of took over everything. I'm trying to stay in the shady area as much as I can until the sun comes over those trees. Oh, fish on, fish on. I hope it's not a bowfin. I've caught one of those out of this pond before, and that sucked because they got sharp teeth. It's a small fish, whatever it is. Oh, it's a little... What is it? It's a little bass. Yeah, buddy. It's a little bass. That's the first fish of the season. You gotta kiss it. Go ahead. Yeah, bowfin do fight like crazy. It was exciting to catch it, but I didn't know what it was. That was the first one I'd ever caught, and I went to lip grab it just like a bass, and it tore right into my thumb, man. It hurt. On the bubblegum pink. Come on, Dad. We know we can't both fit in this kayak anymore. Got all my stuff laid out in front of me. I've been using these, I rig it Texas style, Texas rig. And I've been using these hooks that have this swivel ring on it. So that the hook has a little more play to it, has a little more action to it when it's in the water. So it actually ties to that ring, and that ring's on the hook. We went to like a fishing expo a couple years ago, and one of the seminars we went to, the guy was talking about these hooks, and so I tried them out that year, and I've liked them a lot. So I've been using those exclusively for the past couple years or so. This is what they look like. They're called ringed wide gap. VMC is the only company that makes them that I know of. They got that little ring on it that you tie to. Anyway, I did bring my slingshot. One slingshot. It's the It's the natty forcula. So I got the hummingbird forcula from Moan recently, and this is the natty that came with it. This is what I brought with me today, in case the fishing didn't go well. But we're off to a good start. Thanks, Tom. I caught one just a minute ago. First one of the day. But he tore my worm up pretty good. I need a new worm. Yeah, Scales. The morning sounds with the like cicadas chirping and stuff. It's awesome. Let's get one more again. Texas rig. Hello. So we know there's fish in here. I haven't been out here since last year, so wasn't sure what to expect. I have been here before where it's been really overgrown, really bad, with, you know, whatever, grasses and stuff. And it was almost impossible to fish, but it looks pretty clear today. Oh yeah, this is a 2-seater kayak, but I'm so big, it's a 1-seater for me. I take my daughter out in this thing sometimes. She sits in front, I sit in the back and paddle. It's already been so hot here in Richmond. It's hard to believe that yesterday was just the first day of summer, because it's already been so hot. It's like I feel like we've been in summer for a while. But that's the way it goes around here. Let me get another one for you. For y'all. See if I can position this a little bit differently. Well, I just caught one on the pink. I didn't know if I should start top water first, but I just tried the worm because it was already hooked up to my rod, and I figured I'd just go ahead and try that while it was on there. What's going on, man? Got my sunflower seeds. They're always a must when I'm fishing. I see fish jumping everywhere, but they're out in the sun area. I really don't want to be out in the sun right now. It's getting warm already. Yeah, and I usually start off in the morning with top water, but I figured I'd just try what I already had hooked up. Seemed to work. Those early morning top water catches are so fun. I'll show you around a little bit. So there's a big old logging company, or I don't know what they do. They shred logs for mulch and stuff right next to the bank there. So there's trucks moving and stuff all the time. I see a heron standing out there. So if you know if a heron's here, there's gotta be fish. All right, break time's over. It's funny because where I caught that fish, it was right on the edge of where the shadow stops and the sun starts. So they're out in the sun. But I don't want to be in the sun. Did you see the fish I caught, Dad? A few minutes ago? Yeah, I probably could. This is an old kayak. My dad bought this kayak, I don't know how long ago. 20 years ago? $25 ago? So it's heavy. Newer kayaks now, especially fishing kayaks, are so much lighter. This thing's heavy. I don't know, probably weighs like 85, 90 pounds. Or more, I don't know. Dad, you'd probably know. Maybe 100 pounds. I know it's not fun putting it on the car by myself. $80 pounds. Spitting sunflower seeds on me. Maybe the salt from the sunflower seed shells that I'm spitting out will attract more fish. Well, he didn't bite it hard. I hardly knew there was a fish on there. I had to tug at him a couple times to know he was on there. So they're not, or at least he wasn't biting fast. Oh yeah, those pedal kayaks are awesome. They're badass. Especially the Hobie makes the ones with the kick-up fins. They move like this underneath the kayak, and when you hit a rock or something like that, they'll kick up. They'll come up flat against the kayak, and you can. So when you're paddling them, they move in like this, and you can make them flat up against the kayak like this, so you can go into real shallow water. Hobie makes it, but they're like $2,000 for the really nice fishing ones. Yeah, I've tried Wacky Rig, Wesley. Not very much though. I got a friend that's pretty much all he fishes is Wacky. He's got the little tube that you put the rubber ring onto and slide it onto the worm. Whenever I've done it, I've just put the hook right through the lure, which I guess is just a the cheap man's way to do it. But yeah, I've had success with the Wacky Rig. Okay, well my worm just flew right off my hook, I think. Oh no, it didn't. That was weird. Oh yes, it did. So that was a damaged worm too. I'm running out of good worms. I didn't really restock my. I didn't restock my thing before I came out here. All right, so maybe I'll try that car oil one you're talking about. There's no water deflector or good storage. Yeah. So I've got this. I really like the Senkos. It's got red flecks in it. And then I've got the longer, like the Zoom trick worm, which is like car oil, motor oil with black flecks. Thinking about sticking with the Senko, which is like the green with red flecks. I don't know if you can see that real well. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Motor oil. So the Zoom trick worms. What's up, flies? Now you can appreciate this out here fishing. Not fly fishing though, never done that. You'll have to teach me how. I've never fly fished in my life. Yeah, pumpkin is scales. Pumpkin was I was using pumpkin color too for a long time exclusively. I mean, I was on the pumpkin bandwagon for a while. Whoever came up with that was onto something, because that usually works too pretty good. All right. Oh, I'm drifting away from my outpost. Oh yeah, the watermelon. Watermelon is great. I've got a couple of those in my box. Pumpkin's great. Bubblegum pink. Those are pretty much the colors I look for when I'm at the tackle store. So I got it rigged up Texas style with that hook. I like to try to bury this hook back into the worm. Just the point of the hook back into the worm, just barely. I know it's not perfect, but no weight. I want it to sink really slow. The weight of the worm is enough. This is a really shallow pond, lake too. I don't know if you call it a lake. It's a big pond, but it's really shallow. I think at the deepest out here in the middle, it's like 6 feet maybe. Against the banks, it's like 2.5 feet. But I caught a 3-pound bass in the real shallow area last year. Yeah, flies. I was showing earlier the hooks I use, which give it even more action. They have this little ring on it. So the hooks I use have this little ring that you tie to. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it here. Oh, I got some mess on there. So it actually ties to this little ring that's hooked to the hook. And that gives it just a little more wiggle room when it's floating around in the water. Gives a little more action. I started using those 2 years ago, and I've liked them a lot, so I've just stuck with it. Thanks, Wesley. I appreciate it. I spent a lot of time on it. Yeah, it's fun. It's making the videos is kind of like half of the hobby, you know. It's like, or a hobby on top of a hobby. It's a lot of fun doing the editing and stuff. Yeah, so flies. This is the only company that makes them is VMC. They're called ringed wide gap. That's the only company that makes them that I know of. I was at a fishing seminar thing a couple years ago, and one of the pro fisherman guys there that were doing one of the seminars, he was talking about them, so I tried them out. What's up, Zach? You missed probably my only fish of the day a few minutes ago. Hopefully not. It was just a little bass. It was probably not even a pound. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I'm hung on something. Dang. Yeah, I'm on something. I'm gonna have to go out there and get this lure off. Turt McGirt. What's up, turtle? I just got hung on something in the water. It must be a log or something. I gotta go get it off. out here in the sun. It's warm. It's warm out here in the sun. I liked it a lot better in the shade. Here we go. I got it. What the heck? You can probably see this a lot better in the sun though, the color. All right, I'll take a few casts out here in the sun. I think that's where they are anyways. I saw a lot of them fish jumping around out here. I've seen several big birds swoop down and grab a fish this morning. See you, Zach. Thanks for saying hi. What am I catching? I'd caught a bass, a small largemouth bass so far. I'm gonna get back in the shade. It's too hot out here for this, to be out here in the sun. I'm gonna park it back over here in the shade real quick. Yeah, Bam, you missed the only fish I'm gonna catch today, probably. I'm gonna get back over here in the shade. It is warm. I did, ooh. Okay, I'll show you. Let me park this real quick. I was using a Cinco. When I caught the fish, I caught it on a Cinco bubblegum pink soft plastic worm. But then I changed it out to a trick worm, Zoom trick worm. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to wedge myself into some of these logs right there. Sorry, I know the camera's shaking around. The phone's shaking around because I'm bumping and grinding. All right, so what I got on here right now is a Zoom trick worm. Motor oil color. Jeez, there we go. Rig Texas style, black speck. My favorite though, my favorite and go-to is the bubblegum pink. This is what I caught the fish on a second ago. Bubblegum pink's always a go-to for me. It's always been successful. I'm gonna try this one next. It's a Cinco with the red specks. It's like a watermelon green with red specks. Pink gray, no, I've seen those in the store. Pink, oh, okay. I've seen the pink and gray in the store. I've never bought them. I always go for bubblegum pink, watermelon, or pumpkin. Those are my three ones that I look for when I'm shopping. All right, I'm at a spot where I can kind of post up here and stretch out back in the shade. Pink and gray. Yeah, I'll look for those. I'll look for those next time I go to the tackle store. Let me see if I can get a let me see if I can get another fish for y'all this morning. The blizzards, yeah, I've used lizards. I got some of those in my tackle box. I don't know what color they are. I think they're just black. I'm just bass fishing, wild. I'm bass fishing. I'm in Richmond, Virginia. I'm actually at a little, I don't know, it's a big pond or a small lake, whatever you want to call it, but it's kind of in the middle of an industrial area. It's kind of weird. It's kind of in the middle of an urban area, but it's kind of a secret spot. Nobody fishes it. It's a real shallow pond next to some processing plants, like mulch processing plants. And I've caught some really big bass out of here in the past. Last year I caught a 3.5 pound bass. Year before that I caught a couple 3-pound bass. So I mean, it's a decent spot and nobody fishes it. I've never seen another soul here. Nice, I like nice feed of bass or pickle. Either or works. Ontario, okay. Thanks for coming in. Ned rigs, yeah, I've got some Ned rigs in here. The next shooting any? It's not this, it's next Saturday. Next Saturday at Moan's place, Charles City, Virginia. I think I'll be able to make it that one. I'm not working next weekend, so I should be there. Yeah, I know, Wesley. I had a friend of mine show me this spot, and he said this was his secret spot, so he made the mistake. Okay, that'd be cool. How far of a drive is it for you, Bam? Oh wow. Yeah, that's tough. 6 hours, that's further than I had to drive for the East Coast tournament. I know Marshall, who shoots with us just about every shoot nanny. He a lot of times will drive up from Florida, Florida or Maryland. He used to live closer to us, and then he moved. So a lot of times he's driving from Florida to come to the shoot nannies. But he makes it often. I mean, I would say most of them he comes. That's some commitment. I don't know. I might go back to the bubblegum pink. I caved to peer pressure and went with this motor oil colored one. Okay, yeah, you get used to the drives, I guess, if you do it often. I drive an hour one way twice a week for my kids' skating practices, which are an hour away. And at first I thought it was awful, but then now it's nothing. An hour drive is nothing. Oh no. I got hung up on a branch here. Got it. No problem. All right, I'm gonna take 3 more casts with this worm, and I'm gonna change it back to the bubblegum pink. Oh yeah, that's a decent drive every day. A couple years ago, I was working about an hour away from my house, and so I was like 50 minutes, about 50-minute drive in the morning and then in the way back. I actually kind of liked it. I mean, when you're going into work, it gives you time to think about stuff. Think about what needs to be done for the day and kind of get your mind ready. But in the evenings, it's harder because you just want to get home. All right, last cast, and I'm changing back to the pink. Yeah, the short commute's fun, but then sometimes, because I had a short commute too for a while, and sometimes it's like you wake up, you get dressed, and then you're at work, and there's no time to really wake up or think about the day or anything. You just wake up, get dressed, brush your teeth, and then you're there, which can be good in a lot of ways, but then I feel like your mind's not all the way at 100% capacity. If you got a short commute, your mind's not all the way awake yet. Try top water? I don't know. I feel like if I was going to do top water, I would have done it earlier. All right. I'm switching. I might even move over here to a different spot too. I got some straight black trick worms too. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Oh, these, I used these for a long time too with the little pink tip. These worked really well. I don't have any more of those though. This one's in half. All right, what should I use? Green with red specks, little twister tail. Got another little Cinco, it's orange and pink. Go back to the bubblegum pink. What do y'all think? This is the watermelon green with the red flecks. This one? Or, oh, this one here. The water is murky green. So I'm with you, flies. I'm gonna try this one out. No, I don't have any pink trick worms. I'm gonna try this one. This is green with red flecks. With the twister tail. Black's always a good option. Well, especially I found that black is really good on really sunny days. Like really sunny, if you're in the bright, and the water's really clear. That's just my experience. This one's a lot, this lure is a lot lighter than the other one, so I probably won't be able to throw it as far. That's what I like about them Cinco worms, they're kind of heavy. Frogs croaking. Fish it slower. You know, flies, I just bought a bait caster. Well, it's been like a year and a half ago. Bought a bait caster. I've used it a couple dozen times, but I always go back to spin reel. I mean, I just need to practice with it more. The bait caster I haven't gotten used to yet. I know it takes some practice. All right, I'm gonna move positions. Getting out here in the sun a little bit, get to a different spot. The biggest bass I've ever caught out of this pond, I caught in the corner I'm heading to now. Take a couple casts along the way. As that sun comes up, it's getting a little windier too. It's hard to stay in one spot. See you, Wesley. I'm actually going to take a shot at something real quick. Hey, Darren. there was like a leaf on this log that I shot at. And I hit it. Figure I'd take my sling out. Couple shots with the Forcula. This is the Natty Forcula that I got with my hummingbird Forcula from Moan. Caught one fish so far, Darren. But I've been talking a lot, so. What's up, Al? That's Hype Man Al. If y'all didn't know. I got to shoot the woods course with Al at the East Coast tournament. It was a lot of fun. Al is hilarious. Al's just as funny in person as he is online. Alright, I'm gonna get back over here where I was gonna fish. I know, Al, I was with you. I saw it. I saw every missed shot. No, Al's great, man. That was so fun. You know, it's so cool meeting people that you talk to online. I didn't know what Al looked like, so so at the tournament, you know, this guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Luke," and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you know, he said, "I'm Al," and it was like instant, like, brotherhood. You know, it's like, you know, I'd talked to him online so much, I had no idea what he looked like. And as soon as he introduced himself, it was like instant friendship. Al's a great guy. What's up, Andrew? Any pumpkins on that lake? What do you mean? Pumpkin colored lures? We were just talking about that. What's up, Burger? Oh, is Scruff McGruff in here? What's up, Scruffy? That's Scruff McGruff. Turt McGirt was in here earlier. All right, I'm in a new spot here. Maybe you'll see me catch another one. I think I need to go back to the pumpkin, the bubblegum pink worm, though. That's my favorite. Bubblegum pink. You have a lure? Yeah, I've got lures. I'm using soft plastic worms. I'm catching bass. I'm catching bass, one bass. I've caught one bass so far. Yes, the Cinco. I love the Cincos. The bubblegum pink Cinco is my favorite. Yep, the pink is my go-to, bubblegum pink. Spinner baits, I've got some spinner baits, but I haven't used them today. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've got them with me. I've got some beetle spins in here. Some small spinner baits, but no regular spinner baits. A Whopper Popper, yep, I got one of those. Those are great. I've also really liked a topwater lure called the Devil Horse. That's probably my favorite topwater lure. It's called the Devil Horse. I've got one in here, I think, yeah. So that's a Devil Horse. It's got little spinner blades and it makes the water bubble up on either end. Top water. Smoke with black fleck. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of good suggestions. I'm gonna go probably to the tackle store this weekend and get some more stuff, re-up on some stuff. I'm located in Richmond, Virginia. I'm actually at a little lake that is kind of in an urban area. It doesn't get fished much, Darren. What's up, Daryl? I'm in an urban area at this big pond that really doesn't get fished much at all. I've never seen anybody else fishing here except for my friends that I've brought with me or that have come with me. And I've caught some really good-sized bass out of here in years past. That's why you can hear all the beeping in the background. It's next to a couple different industrial spots. There's a mulch processing plant right next door. What's up, Leon? Yeah, that Devil Horse topwater thing is my favorite topwater. I've caught a lot of fish on that. All right, I don't know how much longer I can stay out here in the sun. I'm going to go back to that shady spot. The sun is warm. The sun is warm, boys. I'll cast a little bit along the way back to the shady spot. Yeah, Leon, I need to get with you about a new lanyard. Dang, I didn't bring it with me, but I got a really cool surprise on my birthday yesterday. My dad got me a ammo magnet, from Spanky Monkey. She made me a special magnet. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, no, never mind. She got me a special, she made me a special magnet that has my logo on it. It's in like lasered etched into the leather. It's really cool. It's in red and black, just like the logo colors. I'm gonna need a magnet to go along with it, a red and black themed lanyard. So we were checking it out last night, you know, when my dad gave it to me, and I was like, I'm gonna have to hit up Leon for a new lanyard. Thanks, man. Mrs. Hicks, did Mrs. Hicks drop in here? Hey, thanks, Caitlin. But yeah, I'll have to show you all that thing when I get, you know, at some point I'll post pictures of it. That new magnet, ammo magnet thing is so cool. Laser etched with my logo. And of course, Spanky Monkey, you know, Brandy, she makes the coolest stuff, top quality stuff. So it's really awesome. And now I need a really cool lanyard to go with it. There's turtles everywhere. Thanks all. Yep, yesterday was my birthday on the summer solstice. Summer solstice, longest daylight of the year. Feels kind of special. I was saying earlier, it was always fun when I was a kid because my birthday always fell around the summer solstice, and I'd have friends over for my birthday party, and you know, we'd be playing in the backyard till like 9:30 at night because it was still light out. It was so fun. All right, I'm determined to catch at least one more fish today. Can't be a one fish day. I guess that beats a no fish day though. I'm leaving the turtles alone. They're all good. Just drifting back over here to the shady spot. It's too hot out in the sun. A huge, I wonder if it was a snapping turtle, Daryl. I've come across some really huge snapping turtles crossing the road before. These things look like dinosaurs. A paralysis turtle? I don't know what that is. All right. No, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. There's a like this wooden structure out here in the pond. I'm gonna put this little white cap on here and see if I can hit it with my slingshot. I'll back up to the bank and see if I can hit it. All right, I got this little white cap. I'm gonna try to put it on the edge of that thing. Just bear with me. All right, I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see this. So you'll start to see it behind me here in a second. There it is. Little white cap on that wooden plank. See you, Andrew. All right, I'm gonna turn around here and see if I can face the camera that way. See if I can get it. I'm about 35 or 40 meters away, right here. Weston, yeah, we'll see. I know you were still here. The tricky thing about this is that the kayak is like moving. The kayak's moving around and stuff. All right, let me see if y'all can see it. I'll move this camera. I don't know if y'all can see it out there. I'll give it a go. It's bright white on top of that wooden plank, so I think y'all should be able to see it. That was 2 shots. Ooh, just over. I'm sitting down too, is a position that I'm not not used to shooting in. I'm gonna get it. It might be a little further out there than I thought, or than I'm guessing. It's hard to tell. All right, I'm getting low now. Oh, that was just over it. Come on. All right. Oh, it fell down on its own. That's gonna be even trickier. It's laying flat now against that thing. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hopefully you can. Woo! I hope y'all saw that. I hope y'all saw that. Because the thing went flying as soon as I hit it. It was laid down on its side. It had fallen down and it was laying down, you know, flat. Did you see it? I couldn't tell if the camera was on it or not. I couldn't see it from my angle. All right. Well, that was fun. Well, I'm well over an hour now. So I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna see if I can catch maybe one more fish. Thanks for joining me. And I will see y'all soon. Try to do a few more lives in the backyard at the practice range soon. Y'all take care. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. See you, Hawk. Thanks for stopping in. Bye, Becky. Bye, Daryl.